woman, despite being the weakest vampire, became the general of the Vampire Legion. Just after being appointed to this position, Jenny, in an attempt to establish her authority, openly mocked the entire vampire army. The atmosphere in the room made her feel uneasy, but her maid Lucy reassured her. Not long ago, Jenny was just a noble lady's daughter, and because she couldn't drink blood and had no abilities, she spent most of her time at home sleeping, which made her the weakest vampire in the kingdom. One day, a maid came to her room, and from the maid's words, she learned that her father, in an attempt to change his daughter's depressed situation, had even asked the emperor to abdicate voluntarily, and made Jenny the emperor of the nation. This was because Jenny had repeatedly refused to find a job, and insisted that she only wanted to do the emperor's work. However, upon hearing this, the emperor was not angry at all. Instead, he made Jenny the general of the army, and instructed the maid to protect her. Under the guidance of the maid Lucy, Jenny met the Emperor Lucy. Upon their first meeting, the emperor introduced the duties of the general's position to Jenny, reminding her to manage her subordinates well, or else she could be killed by them at any time. Jenny was terrified by this and immediately decided to meet her subordinates. However, when she finally opened the door, one of her subordinates lunged at her. In a panic, Jenny slammed the door shut, accidentally killing one of her subordinates. After calming herself down, Jenny took her position on the command platform. After witnessing what had just happened, no one dared to challenge Jenny again, and they all saw her as an extremely terrifying figure. As Lucy kept exaggerating Jenny's strength, everyone began to fear and respect her. Over time, Jenny spent each day bragging about the army's strength. Soon, news of her mocking the other 6 nations was published in the newspapers. Looking at the arrogant words printed on the paper, Jenny, terrified, hid under her blanket, thinking of giving up her general position. Seeing that Jenny was trying to avoid responsibility, Lucy immediately started reading a romance novel written by Jenny. At this moment, Jenny felt incredibly embarrassed, and she quickly transformed into a shy young girl, constantly begging Lucy to keep this secret.